just a short of my setup. I thought it might be interesting to some people how I work. I have my wet sanding station right there. I just use a lid to kind of drain the water off the pad, the paper. But I have 800, 1500, 4000. There's my cup of spares. We cut full sheets down to size, so that's ready to go. And then over here I have my pads for CA. I have a spare finger caught. They come two in a bag, so that's the second one. My finger caught. I have a medium CA. I have a thin CA, my accelerator, and then my polish. I use this file usually for reaming out special projects and anything with tubes in them. I like to clean the tubes before I put the bushings in, and that way, especially when you press the parts in, you don't have any snags in that. It's nice and clean on the inside, no burrs. And then this tool I featured in one of my full-length turning videos. This is a Flower Girl Kayla Cooper blank, and I just simply made a full-length crochet hook seam ripper stiletto, and I'm using 2 stiletto points on either end. I have a rough one for CA. I like to poke the hole in the CA when it closes up with that. You can see it's all caked up. And then I have a fine one for picking at blanks that have voids and stuff. I just use it as a pick to pick out. But anyway, I just thought it might be interesting to show my setup, and this is how I work on my station. I've got my turning tools. There's my thumb in the way. I'll cover that in another video, what I use, but I pretty much just use these 2 tools. I use round exclusively. Now I have pointed in the square, but 99% of what I do is done with a round cutter. This is a negative rake that I use for roughing out blanks. To take the corners off and true them up, I use this one, which is a little bit duller, and I use the small one, which is the same. It's a CI3 negative rake cutter. This one's sharp. I keep this one to do all the real shaping and turning with. And what I do is when this one gets dull, I switch it out and put it on the big one, and then put a new one on here. I have a parting tool that I use for parting every now and then. This one here is a regular route. Oh, oops. I'd like to cut that out, but I won't. I'm human. This one is a regular carbide that I use for wood, exclusively for wood, and hybrid blanks. You can't really use a negative rake on wood. But then I've got other tools for other turnings. I've got bigger stuff. This one's got a handmade handle. It's for more bowls and big blanks and stuff that you really want a lot of weight behind it. And then tools on the other turning station. I've got all my spare cutters are right there. And then as you back up, I just got my shelf. I've got different tools. I've got a, I'm proud of this one right here. That's a sphere turning jig for making spheres. But just different odds and ends I do as a hobby. I've got sphere ends for the lathe to hold the spheres that I turn there. And I've got that right there is my bottle stopper kit for doing bottle stoppers. Just a short to show where I'm at in my station, just how I work. I always say you got a dust collector in your ear. My dust collector hangs right there. Anyway, see you next video.